welcome to the table. I heard this recently that whenever there's more neighbors around you, don't build bigger fences, build bigger tables. One of the greatest inventions ever made is the table. You get to sit down, have your food in front of you, and then sit across from someone else where you just get to eat together, get that personal need that you need to eat and to nourish your body together, and then have conversations. So much of life happens around the table. Whether it's your family getting together at the end of the day to discuss how your day went, or whether it's just dreaming together with a spouse or a friend at a table and just dreaming of what is to come. But so many good conversations and relationships are built around the table. One of the things that I've learned about San Francisco since I moved here is this, that people are desperate for relationships. I've heard it over and over again that people are just lonely or they feel shut off from their community and they want desperately to have good relationships, but it's hard. It's hard to have relationships with people when people are busy and moving around from place to place. And so to build those relationships, we need to have those table times where you get to sit down, pause over a meal with someone, and grow in relationships with someone else. That's why at Branches, we're starting something completely new this year in 2024, and it's part of our vision for this year. We're starting table groups. Now, here's what a table group is. A table group is a pairing of two households within our church. So whether that's two families or whether it's two singles or a single and a family, all that matters is there's just two groups of people from two different households coming together. And here's what we're going to do. Every 6 weeks, that table pairing will get together, and here's the whole goal. They get together for a meal. That's first, to get together to eat together. And second, that they invite somebody that they know that doesn't know Jesus yet to join them as they share in that meal together. And through this, we're going to be able to build relationships with people while we eat together with our friends, our coworkers, our neighbors, those that we know don't know Jesus yet. And over those tables, as we gather together for those meals, our whole hope and goal is that we would have good conversations in life and figuring out who people are that would lead to God conversations and talk about how God changed our lives, that would lead to gospel conversations to tell people how they can have faith in Jesus Christ and have a home in heaven. That's our goal, is to have these table groups where we get to open up our doors, open up our tables, to have those that are far from God share a meal with us. And so coming up in just a few weeks in February, we're going to have our first table groups night. And it's going to be a training night. We're going to gather together at the center. We're going to be able to take a list of names of people that we want to invite to share a meal with us. And we're going to pray over those names. And then we're going to do some training about how we can have good conversations that lead to God conversations, that lead to gospel conversations. And we're going to grow in those things. We might even do some recipe shopping or swapping to figure out what we're going to eat during those meals. But this is something we're super excited about because there is a need in San Francisco for people to have relationships, and we can meet that need around the table. And as we do, we can share the good news of Jesus Christ with them. So I hope if you're part of Branches that you get involved in a table group, and we're going to be talking more about it, but I want to tell you guys that we look forward to all that God is going to do in and through us as we gather around the tables. All right, talk to you soon.